Hello, my name is John. I'm from Mencken Generators. You can check out our website if you'd like. It's menckengenerators.com. We're here in Villanova and we're installing a generator that we're doing with a 26 kW. It's going to go around the side. Right now we're unloading the foundation. We're actually putting in a double tier foundation because he's on a slight hill. The foundation weighs about 1,250 pounds, the double one. The single one weighs about 750, and it's not going to go anywhere. In 50 years from now, it'll be just like it is now. Won't no settling. Might have some moss growing on it. We're going to trench from the electric meter out to the generator. The generator is going to sit in front of the gas meter. The transfer switch is going to go next to the meter. And this is where the foundation is going to go. This is where the generator is going to go, and the foundation is going to go right here. And it's hard to see, but you have a slight slope here. So we're doing a double tier of these. So therefore there'll be no movement. It'll be solid, and then whatever he wants to do for landscaping, it will not affect the generator, and the generator will not slide down the hill. We've seen too many of them where they slide down the hill over time, and it's not good for the generator because it has to be level for the oil. It works so much better. And we'll follow up on this as we proceed. I want to show you the install here. The electrician used the same existing hole and siliconed it, because we try to cut down on the amount of holes that we have to put in people's houses. We also put in surge protection. We put in two, one for the utility, one for the generator. This protects not only the transfer switch, that circuit board in the transfer switch is about $700. It protects the transfer switch, the generator, and their home from surges, from either the generator or utility. The trench, we had to dig a trench for the electric, from here all the way down to the generator. It looks like we weren't even here. Now, we made a little bit of a mess with the mud, but actually Pico made the bulk of the mud, but still, we took care of it. We put down seed and we put down straw. We want to leave your property better than when we got there. We're all about better. Not just good enough, but better. Now I want to come down here and I want to show you the meter. But this is how long the ditch was. And we have to go 24 inches below to dig a ditch, because it has to be 18 inches from the surface down to the top of the pipes. This is code, but it's also a safety thing because we don't want anybody digging and hitting the pipes and hitting the wires. We also put in electrical tape about 8 inches, 6 to 8 inches below the surface to give them a warning that if they dig any further, they're going to hit electrical wires. Now here's the meter. This is a fairly large meter, but a lot of homes need a meter this size, so therefore they can operate all their gas appliances inside and the generator at the same time. We're not willing to take a chance. There is a meter that's a little bit smaller than this that some people can get away with, but if you see like a 275 or a tiny little meter, it's probably not big enough. And the only way to find out is to check with your gas provider, period. Everybody else can guess, we don't guess. We get definite information. Now, I also want to show you something here that we did. This was a 90-degree turn in here that went from 2 inch to 1.25 inches, and then they wanted us to tap out here for the generator. That resists the flow going to the house and the generator. So we replaced this fitting with a 2 inch going to 1.25 inches and another 1.25 inches for the house. So you get maximum gas flow. We are all about maximum gas flow. This is a 26 kW. This only uses approximately 9,000 more BTUs than the 20. It's very, very efficient. Kohler spent 3 years researching and developing this thing. It is an awesome, awesome generator. We also put a filter on the gas line. This protects the engine from any kind of particles that can come off the pipes, come from the street, and nobody else puts a filter on it. We have never replaced an engine on one of our installs. This is incredible. Anyway, stay tuned for more videos.
Talk about the foundation.
Okay. My son wants me to tell you about the foundation. We raise it up above the ground approximately a foot. Because it's on a hill, we actually put in a double foundation. This foundation weighs 1,250 pounds. And 50 years from now, it's not going to budge, it's not going to tilt, it's not going to move. Most important, it keeps the dirt and debris out of the generator. Remember, this is an air-cooled generator. So you are going to get dirt and debris inside that it's going to cut down on the efficiency of it cooling itself and keeping itself cool. That's a problem for the longevity of generators. It also keeps dirt and debris out of the stator collector rings, which if they have to be replaced and they get burr marks on it, and they get ridges, it has to be replaced. That's about a $2,000 replacement. Again, we've never had to replace a stator because of the collector rings going bad on generators we've installed.
Why'd you do the double?
We did the double because it's on a hill. And you can see how the hill, now we built this up a little bit in the front here, but it's on a hill. So it's not going to tilt, it's not going to shift, it's not going to move. Like I said, we're all about better. Better, better, better. What can we do better? And we're willing to learn to improve. But this is like one of our installs, and the homeowner's ecstatic. He's ecstatic.